The time is nigh. Open up your eyes to see the signs of the times. Got to be wise to all of their lives. Look to the skies from where my help comes. Wake up, got to wake up from the slumber. Don't let them pull you under. Rise up of the water. Never let them wrestle you into the mud.
Hey, we on? Let me check. Yeah. Greetings in the name of His and Her Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, Empress Wazira Menin. One perfect balance, family. Greetings and welcome to another episode of Politically Incorrect, where we get it correct. If we're not correct, feel free to correct us. Y'all already know how it goes. I ain't see y'all in a little minute. Of course, if you didn't see me on the live, don't mean I wasn't live. Been in the streets, putting in work, making things happen. So you say you can hide and buy land, you can't hide and work it. So I guess soon from now we'll see what was going on. What was the mystic work being done? Nevertheless, although it's still being done, there's a few things that have forced my hand in such a way where I feel I got something to say. And we definitely want to open the lines tonight for those interested in sharing their thoughts regarding a number of things going on here recently in Barbados and even around the region and perhaps across the globe. A lot of things happening right now, man, that's like make you wonder the times we're living in. In fact, you start to see changes going on that hasn't really been happening. So just letting you know that it's that time. You notice the background here talk about sue them, which is funny because it seems like we have been here before, almost a year ago. Issues with the schools and different things happening, and nobody don't know what's going on, and this body blaming that body, and this body blame that body. We want to take a different look at this situation, though, very different look. So I'm gonna give myself here a minute. Just got some thoughts I want to share, man. Just my thoughts. And we're gonna make this thing happen differently. A lot of things happening on the ground in Barbados. In fact, let me post this number right here. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. In keeping with the whole month of what they call it, how should I say, breast cancer month, the month of breast cancer, breast cancer awareness month. Although I got my take on that too. Yeah. So here we are. Oh, by the way, let me just say this first of all, for those who observe today as the sacred day, Shabbat Shalom, for those practicing the faith, Assalamu Alaikum, for those in the Islamic community, peace, you know what I'm saying, Islam, Ashe Hotep, the conscious community, Namaste, for those out in the East men, them, Rastafari, to the brethren and the sisters, and to everyone else, it is love and light, pure love and light, pure love and light. That's what's up. So that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, so that's what's happening here in Barbados, man. A lot of stuff going on. Is like, what do we say? How can we address it? How can we undress it? Considering all that's happening. Make you wonder. So spring of school is in the news this time around. I mean, there's so much that can be said. I'm just gonna be upfront and say that. By the way, there's a march tomorrow. Folks are encouraged to come out down by the Kensington, Massey-Cara Park area. Y'all already know. In conjunction with everything, plus this school scenario. But I want to push this on a whole different level, man. So if you got students, if you got a child that go to spring of school, if you got children in school, the Ministry of Barbados, the Ministry of Education in Barbados needs to be given, a very different and stern message I wouldn't even call it a warning. I think we passed the stage of warning at this point, man. I think we really passed the stage of warnings at this point. This has happened too often in such a short space of time that it's obvious that something is going on and we are not aware of it. But that doesn't mean that because we're not aware that we let it go. We ain't letting it go. Yeah, and keeping with the breast cancer, supporting breast cancer. Not breast cancer awareness, but breast cancer prevention. I know there's a breast cancer awareness movement, and me personally speaking, I have my reservations about that. I don't think that being aware of something means that you have plans on stopping it or changing it. However, I would think that breast cancer prevention should be the focus. You know, so they name these organizations different names, and later on they're going to kind of change it. Like, for example, the Vagrant Society. Yeah, he said it. And then, we have to change that to something else because it might, it may sound a little offensive for some. Nevertheless, the breast cancer awareness, I think, should be the breast cancer prevention, because we want to prevent things, not just to be aware of it. Because to be aware of something don't mean you're going to do something. For example, spring of school. The question tonight is Barbados an asylum? Go tell a friend and tell a friend. Let's let this tune play real quick. Go tell a friend and tell a friend, man.
No child molesters, no rapists.
Tell a friend and tell a friend, man.
No murderers.
Is Barbados an asylum? That's the question tonight. Y'all do not want to miss this, man. You don't have to provocative question. Protect the youths, man. Protect the youths, protect the youths, protect the youths. Is Barbados an asylum? That's the real question, man.
Protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Murderers and rapists, we no one on your so protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Murderers and rapists, we no one on your so protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Careful what do not teach to the youth. Remember practice what do not preach to the youth. I don't want you to neglect the youth. Treat them with no red fruits.
I see you, Monica.
It's your duty to protect and care. For all the juveniles them out there. It's your responsibility to lead them wisely. Protect the children, nurture them and make them grow.
I gonna prove it tonight.
Protect the children, nurture them and make them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Protect the children, nurture them and make them grow.
Protect the children, family. Go tell a friend and tell a friend, family.
Nurture them and make them grow.
Like, share, and subscribe. I already know, man.
I tell you so. Hey, they are the man, the woman of tomorrow. Can't teach them figure beg no borrow. Nor even figure go think that shallow. Educate them for a brighter tomorrow. Teach them to be independent. Teach them to be self-sufficient. Teach them self-reliance. Give them the teachings of His Majesty. Protect the children, nurture them and make them grow. Murderers and rapists, we no one on you. So protect the children, nurture them and make them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Protect the children, nurture them and make them grow. Murderers and rapists, we no one on you. So protect the children, nurture them and make them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Hey, one big man fear molester 1 year old. Our big man fear molester all a 2 year old. Our big man fear molester all a 3 year old. Look like them and them must lose them soul. Our big man fear molester 5 year old. Our big man fear molester all a 6 year old. Our big man fear molester all a 7 year old, 8 year old, 9 year old, 10 year old. Protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Murderers and rapists, we no one on you. So protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Murderers and rapists, we no one on you. So protect the children, nurture them and let them grow. Rasta carry you want me, I tell you so. Hey, careful what do not teach to the youth. Remember practice what do not preach to the youth. I don't want you to neglect the youths. Trick them with no rotten fruits. It's your duty to protect and
Protect the youths, family. Protect the children, family. Rastakarai. Yes, give thanks for that tune there, so man. Protect the youths. It's a reality, though. I mean, the youths are the future of tomorrow. I mean, we can't talk about the future. We ain't talking about the youths. It's emphatically impossible. It doesn't work like that. But yeah, this is what's up, family. This is what's up. This is what's up. This is what it come to now. This is what it come down to. Well, all I can say right now, right, is that we know that things happen to distract us. We know that there's some things that are distraction, whether we know the details or not. Usually what happens is that folks will get up, keep a lot of noise. We already know in a few days certain things will happen, and we hope that we get more out of it, more mileage out of it. But here's the reality. Before we even get to that stage of suing them, and perhaps even from a legal standpoint, that may be very necessary and very likely. What we also know is that before this happened, phone calls were made. Phone calls were made at least to the principal of the school. And as far as I'm concerned right now, the principal of the school is where it should really start from. Because then put pressure on her, she can go spill the beans. Because right now we asked for Kay to be removed since last year. Kay says she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. So it's almost like asking her to do the same thing you asked her to do already. I don't know if she's going to say something different this time. We've been there, done that already. Let's try a different approach. Let's put some pressure on the school. Why did the principal of the Springer Memorial School decide that this was a good idea? So I propose to you, the people of Barbados and the listening audience abroad, that we need to ask the question, is Barbados an asylum? What is the mental state of the principal of Springer Memorial School? Has she been evaluated recently for competency? I'm trying to build a case here. I propose that she's mentally ill. I propose that she's mentally ill because to authorize, even if she received a call from K directly or the other lady that works in the office, even if she received a phone call directly, my question is this: why would you agree to that? I mean, did you see it as harmful in some way? Did you not see it as harmful? Why would you say, yes, I agree, let this thing happen? Unless what happened at the school wasn't a drill. What if it was something else that we don't know nothing about? What if it was something else? What if it was something else? What if it was something else? What if? All kind of stuff happening here. I mean, the individuals that stormed the school, who were they? Where are they from? Are they part of the ministry? Are they police officers? Are they defense force? Are they just random men off the block? Or did they go to Dodds and just handpick guys for a day work? I mean, where did these guys come from to have this drill simulation? Did they practice this before they got there? Were they aware of the layout of the school and what each particular platoon was going to do? You know, just a question. So we got 1,000,001 questions, and of course, perhaps not enough answers. Not enough answers. What we do know, however, is that there's speculation about teachers being hospitalized, children being hospitalized, suffering from injuries to their limbs, including their knees, from jumping off balconies to escape, from jumping off first tier balconies to escape, teachers who were pregnant that perhaps had miscarriages. I mean, a lot of speculations, and I suppose you'll hear all kind of stuff in the not too distant future. But what we do know is that someone said this was okay. Now, I want to be clear here, family. And my question is Barbados an asylum? It is obvious that there's some things in play here that we don't know about. Like I said, whether the principal was aware of it or not, the fact that she authorized it, not notifying the parents, giving them heads up. In fact, I don't think there would have been a need for men to come to school with weapons, guns, and call-ins or wooden boards, whatever else, to simulate it. They could have simply run the drill on what to do should something like this happen, as opposed to running the drill and no one knows the drill. So what were they carrying out? I mean, it's only a drill if, but then again, it was a drill if it was a drill that they're aware of. It wasn't a drill that the school knew anything about, clearly, because there was no plan of action like, okay, step one, you close your classroom door, you pile the desk or chair behind the door, you wedge it so it can't open. I mean, what was the plan? A school that only has one entrance, one way in and one way out. What is the plan? What, run up to the roof? Barricade yourself in the bathroom, as many as possible? I mean, what was the plan? Since it was a drill, can the principal of the school tell us what was her advice or information to the teachers who she claimed were involved, although some teachers have openly stated they didn't know nothing about it? What was the plan? We were supposed to all, you play red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. We're supposed to say 1, 2, 3, and everybody would just freeze and pretend they were inanimate objects. Yeah, I know. Is Barbados an asylum? Because the amount of things you see going on sometimes, say you gotta wonder if people are mad though. Like, are these folks for real? Are they for real? Are they for real? Are they really, really real? Let me. I want to play a video here right quick. I'm just going to play this quick because I think I just going to play this quick. Let me just check the volume first. Let me just go here first and play this video. Let me just tap into this real quick. Give thanks to the Nation News, Affiliate Press, or Sumi, one of the two. I don't know. Play this video.
And something like this will obviously impact everyone. So I think the school principal identified that, lessons were learned. The chief education officer also indicated what is going to be done. And I can say to you, it is an opportunity for us to provide the right kind of education and the right kind of guidance as to how you go about it.
I think it would have called for you, Dr. One of our to step down from your post.
I think what's important is for us to focus on purpose and not perception. And there will always be people about having their own perceptions, and that's the beauty of living in a free country where people can say and do what they like. But I think we have right thinking Barbadians who are able to understand how these things work and understand that if we take an approach where when a school or a principal or someone makes a mistake, that we then seek to be able to use the opportunity to get better, build their capacity, and ensure. I think that's where we really need to focus.
I just want to pause it there real quick, because I'll let you all hear the rest, but is let these politicians talk, I'm telling you, and then you'll see them. Because you heard what she just said. There's some right-thinking Barbadians, and then there's the other, like as if the others are all wrong for thinking differently. So if you think different to what they're doing, then you're not intelligent. You're not in your right mind. Understand that condescending comment she made, that derogatory comment she just made. If you're a Barbadian and you're not in sync with what they're doing, you're not, quote unquote, in your right mind. That's her own words. The second part is, when you come across a principal who has made who done something wrong. What do you mean she did something wrong? Well, there's certain wrongs that are irreversible. And the reality is, a principal of a school that have exposed the entire school, albeit one student is sufficient to any form of trauma and abuse, should automatically resign on principle. No pun intended. Listen to the rest of this, though. Listen to the rest of this.
So you're not stepping down.
Have yourself a good afternoon now.
You see that, right? They ask her if she's stepping down. If she's stepping down, what she said, have a good afternoon. Like, yo, listen, man. How about, right? We get these same young men, whoever they were, to run a drill in the Ministry of Education office. Just run up in the Ministry Education office. How that sound? Wait, hold on a minute, man. Let me play this again, because y'all ain't getting it. Let me play this again. I want y'all to listen to what this woman is about to say carefully. Because if they feel as if they can run a drill for the sake of gathering information, how about the same other thinking beings that you said not thinking in their right mind? How about they organize a drill? How that sound? It's a drill, though. I'm not making any threats. It's a drill, Collins and some guns and whatever else, some boards and baseball bats and some a BRC. Which one? Probably one. It's hollow aluminum pipes. That could work. Yeah, cut in length of maybe 4 feet, 48 inches. Better yet, let me go with 33 inches. 33 and a third inches long. The long is 6 feet. Oh, sorry, 3 feet. My math. Listen to this video carefully.
And something like this will obviously impact everyone. So I think the school principal identified that, lessons were learned. The chief education officer also indicated what is going to be done. And I can say to you, it is an opportunity for us to provide the right kind of education and the right kind of guidance as to how you go about doing it.
Probably the authorities would have called for you, Dr. Ramona Archibald, to step down from your post.
I think what's important is for us to focus on purpose and not perception. And there will always be people about having their own perceptions, and that's the beauty of living in a free country.
People that have their own perception. So let me get this straight. You traumatize an entire school, both staff and students, and it's perception. So what is your perception? Oh, I'm sorry. It's an opportunity to learn.
People can say and do what they like, but I think we have right thinking Barbadians who are able to understand how these things work.
I think we have right thinking Barbadians who understand how these things work. Kayla, what's these things you're talking about?
And understand that if we take an approach where when a school or a principal or someone makes a mistake, that we then seek to be able to use the opportunity to get better.
Right, they made a mistake and we seek to get better. Yeah, you get rid of them based on the level of the mistake. I mean, correcting my problem in a book, I'm marking a problem that's right, wrong. Of course, we can correct that and get it right. Traumatizing the entire school and staff? Nah, you want your head checking. In fact, not even a suspension. It's all right because the role is too important to fumble. Like the Minister of Education is too important to fumble. Okay, let me tell you something, man. On a serious note, how about they run a drill on your office, man? How that sound? Are you okay with that? Would you be okay with a drill, a surprise drill, so people run up in your office with ski masks, guns, and some Collins? How would you feel about that, right? It's not a threat. It's a question. It's a question. It's a drill after all. I mean, no one was arrested at Springer School. So the question is, how would you feel, Kay, if they ran up in your office? Yeah. I don't know how that would sit with you at all, man. In fact, I don't think you'd be very comfortable with the idea. In fact, I am sure you'd be. Listen, I wish y'all would try that. All they're going to say, right, family, is we need to start running drills ourselves on a lot of these politicians, man. Start doing some drills, man. Yeah, you ain't going to like that. That language right there, a lot of y'all ain't going to like that. They're right-thinking Barbadians who understand how these things work. These right-thinking Barbadians you're referring to, you mean left-thinking Barbadians. because ain't nobody thinking with their right mind going to agree with anything like this. You got this thing backwards, Kay. You got to be out of your mind to think that this is okay on any level. In fact, where's the remorse or empathy? One thing I noticed about you, right? When you speak, you lack it, man. You lack that, man. Like you come across like, you know, like, look, man, I going to tell you this straight, man. For the concerned, they should be running drills on the Ministry of Education from the next day. All this week coming, from Monday to Friday, there should be drills. I ain't knocking the march tomorrow. Big up to the march tomorrow for sure. But you see, come Monday, Monday's a working day. Let's like, well, Saturday's a little, you know, Saturday's a middle between, you know, yeah. See, Monday though, when at work, run some drills down by the Ministry of Education for me, man. Head down there, man. Go down by the Ministry of Education. Yeah, they might call the police, but that's all right. You can always walk and come back. They can't tell you can't walk. You can walk anywhere. After all, it's in a free country, right? Right, Kay? It's a free country. Run some drills down there, man. Or run some drills up in Parliament. Y'all kidding me, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. I think that we need to get the professionals to evaluate the the mental state of the principal of Springer School, who initially allowed this to start with. Let's start by making examples. Since we can't get at the top because Kay feels she's untouchable for whatever reason, she feels she's untouchable, perhaps we should take a different approach. Because the principal would know who called and tell her. See, they're trying to blame the principal. Let's find out how she get this information that was coming. Who called her? Where did the call originate from? Kay's office? I know she's gonna spill the beans. In fact, the last man I thought spilling beans was Johnny, with Johnny, what's his name? Johnny Tudor. And shortly thereafterward, Johnny went missing. You know, may his family grieve peacefully, may he rest in peace. But I don't want to say nothing about the principal. Next, you know, the principal end up having a stroke or something, because you never know this thing go, right? But I think they need to guard the principal and pull her in for questioning. I think Black Lion Security need to go to that school come Monday and have an interview with the principal. The same as she interview all the other media houses, she can't disrespect any other house. There's some questions we want to answer. Yep. Of course, you can still sue and whatnot, I mean, from a legal perspective, but I am simply saying at this point, let's run some drills on the school. I think every student of Springer Memorial School should go to school Monday and have a sit-in. Don't stay home from school because you got to go to school. I know they got exams coming up and whatnot, but some things are worth it, man. I think the students should go to school and have a sit-in. Don't do no work. Don't do nothing. Just sit still, quiet, and have a peaceful, quiet protest. That would jump Barbados. You know why? Because they always look at the adults. They don't feel the youths that organized. They don't feel the youths can actually do something that's in solidarity with each other. They think they always be fighting, and they show these videos with the youths at the bus stop fighting. Yeah, we like to see the youths like that, right? Them videos go viral quick. Send me a video come Monday of Springer School with Springer School students sitting in class, not doing nothing. Demanding answers. Demand answers, man. Every classroom demand answers. While Springer School on Monday having a sit-in, the Ministry of Education, run some drills, parents. Drop off your child and get over the ministry and run a drill. Walk up to the office door and bang on it. Just bang on it and come back. Well, knock on it. Knock on it gently. As gently as possible. We ain't damaging the property. I was just knocking on the door. Officer. I got a heavy hand. You know what I mean? I was working out. Go knock on the door of the ministry, man. Stop playing with these people, man. Stop playing with them, man. Look, speaking of this whole cancer walk, man, let me say this now, man. These pink t-shirts, all the respect for those who have been fighting the struggle with the breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? Come off the sugar, use green shakes for at least 3 months straight. That should reduce it significantly in the early stages. I can't speak for later. But cancer feeds off of sugar. Starve it. So we don't want the breast cancer awareness. We want breast cancer prevention. Give advice, information how to prevent having breast cancer. Ease off your chicken a little bit because it got in the hormones. Unless you get chicken that grow naturally as best as possible. As best you can. The funniest thing for me was people from the cancer walk crowding Shafek afterwards. I couldn't believe it. But I understand. And I'm not insulting nobody. I just thought it was comical. Oh, y'all breast cancer awareness, man, when they're buying bear chicken. Well, I mean, this being aware don't mean you're trying to prevent it. That's my point. Being aware don't mean you're trying to prevent it. So I don't know if the narrative is correct, but that's my 2 cents. My 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. But let your voice be heard. The same with the breast cancer war had over 20,000 people showed up. Over 20,000. I don't know because I ain't count, but I'm just saying. You telling me that y'all could come out and first of all, you could buy a shirt for $30. $30 times 20,000. Somebody you work that math out real quick and give me that number real quick. That sounds like what that 20, 30, 30, 20, 60, 6 carry 0 carry 0 carry 0, about 600,000. Science so. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. Let me embarrass myself at national. But anyhow, that many people came out. 20,000 people came out to support the awareness, not the prevention, just to be aware. Let me tell you what I'm saying, right? Let me tell you what I'm saying, man. If you don't draw a line on this right here, this is going to get further out of hand. Let the school children go to school Monday and have a sit-in. Don't do no work. Demand. In fact, all the students at Spring Memorial demand answers, and the teachers demand it. Don't let them come and piss on your leg and tell you that it's raining. Nah, demand answers. You want answers, real answers too. In fact, Spring Memorial might have security cameras for the footage to CBC. Let CBC post it on the media so that, because if the children could be exposed to it, it can't be done that CBC can't play on TV at what time news come on? Yes, I say 600,000. Yeah, woo, that was I do too bad for your class. If the students could be fully exposed to what happened at Springer Memorial School, then the footage of it should be showed on CBC TV. I know Springer School got cameras, man. Don't tell me you ain't got no cameras. You got cameras, but there's somewhere. CBC should be airing the footage to show the entire nation and the entire world what the children experience. Because if the children can experience it, then certainly it can't be nothing to show it. It can't be too graphic. So we want the footage from Springer Memorial School. That's what we're asking for. We want the principal to be evaluated by a therapist, one that is not affiliated with the ministry or government in any form or fashion, for a psych evaluation. And we also want to know the thread where the call originated that gave her the instructions that this was going to happen. We want names. The Pure Barbados want names. We want names. Otherwise, they're telling you, man, we running drills on the Ministry of Education. For starters, we running drills, man. Go to school. Every parent go to school. And don't let us fly by, you know. You ain't got to stick up, drive in the school, park your car, go to the ministry door and bang on the door. Listen, look, I want answers. I'm break out. What they going to tell you? They can't tell you nothing. Can't say a word. Well, you ain't do nothing. You knocked on the door. I would like some answers. It was just a drill. Police asked you, did you just bang on the door? It was a drill, officer. I was just checking to see if I would wanted to do it, how I would do it. It was just a test run. Wasn't the real deal. What you could tell you? Don't bang on the door next time. What you could tell you? Run drills, family. Go down by the ministry. Ask for K. Run a drill. This is ridiculous. You want drills? We gonna give you drills, man. We gonna give you drills. Y'all think this is a joke. Y'all just gonna keep doing what you're doing. 1 week, y'all talk about education reform. A big hullabaloo. I mean, it looked like it was performing for NIFCA as far as I was concerned. I mean, it was a bit comical on some levels. Maybe we can talk with the moderator. But anyhow, my point I want to make though, right, is that this right here, family, is a whole different level, a whole different conversation. I'm telling you right now, man, this is a whole different conversation. And in fact, wait, hold on, man. Let me hold on. I want y'all to listen to what she says when she's asked this question. Listen carefully.
Build their capacity and ensure. I think that's where we really need to focus.
So you're not stepping up.
Have yourself a good afternoon, ma'am.
So you're not stepping down. Have yourself a good afternoon. Have yourself a good afternoon. She might as well say have a merry jolly Christmas. Look, they don't take this thing as serious as we taking this, man. For them, this is a joke. This is a joke, man. Glenn, I see you, family. Long time no see, fam. Does anyone really believe that the principal of the school carried out this drill without the sanction of the Ministry of Education? Man, give me a break. Come on, man. Come on, man. We want, listen, there's a paper trail. Whether she got an email, whether she got a carrier deliver a message, a registered envelope, whether she got a phone call, it came from somewhere, and that somebody know who sent it to. So we going to follow it. Listen, demand answer. The students of Springer Memorial School, I wish the youths was watching them. In fact, parents, if you have a child going to Springer, if you know it's a child going to Springer, organize. You got the whole weekend to organize it. You're going to school, and y'all ain't doing no work, no nothing. You're having to sit in. This is the first time your whole class will be quiet. Bring a book of your choice to occupy yourself. Stand up for something, family. Enough is enough. Y'all are the leaders of tomorrow. Let these old folks know that you ain't going in for that. Because according to the scripture, the father took the youth into the Zion. The old folks was too stiff-necked and in their ways. They was too corrupt in their ways and couldn't bend. So the father left them in the wilderness and took the youths into Zion. Well, guess what, youths? We march into Zion. Mayor already said she can't carry one into Zion, so I don't know what the fuss is about. But we head into Zion, man. We ain't dealing with this. We ain't dealing with this. Give me the youths, man. We ain't dealing with this. Y'all, this right here. Oh, man. Yep. Students to stay just sitting. I'm telling you, man, listen, the students, you got the whole weekend to get a message to the parents in Springer Memorial School to authorize their children to go to school. Don't even take school a bag. Don't even take your bag to school. We're not doing no work. Don't take no bag, no pencil case. Carry on your cell phone in your pocket. Let the school tell you can't come school with a cell phone. If they say you can't come school with a cell phone, stand up in front of the school gate. They can't. What the police gonna come and do? Nah, man. Nah. We ain't dealing with it. We having a sit-in. Having a sit-in, man. Enough is enough. Walk light. Pack light. If you carry your bag, make sure it's empty. Make sure you got one book in your bag. So you can't you can't say that you can't come to school because you got no bag. You know, they'll find some dumb excuse. Like, you know, they're running a drill. That is high energy moments, man. A sit-in. I'm telling you, a sit-in will get attention internationally because first thing first, that has never happened in Barbados, let alone the region. Well, not to my knowledge. If I'm wrong, correct me. Barbados will lead on this one here. The youth of tomorrow will lead on this. The future leaders of this nation tomorrow will lead on this. Barbados has changed. We know that. We now got a Trident ID. We don't have a Barbados National ID. So there are no more Barbados Nationals other than the Barbados National Congress. Yes, I said it. I said it on live. For everybody else, you know a citizen of the Trident, whatever that is. It's the illusion of freedom. Although the prime servant keep pushing the date back and back and back for whatever reason, eventually they may just discontinue it, but you're already locked in. In other words, who in staying, who out stand out, that's all right. The principal allegedly locked herself in her office and refused to open for students seeking refuge. What? So are we sure she knew anything about the drill? This is crazy, man. You pulling my leg, man. The Kara, you pulling my leg, man. Tell me that ain't so, man. Tell me nah, don't tell me that, man. She locked herself in her office. Why would she have to lock herself in her and left the students outside who's seeking refuge? Boy, talk about leadership. Listen, she has to be evaluated by a psych. I'm telling you, she is not stable. She needs to be clinically checked. She needs to be checked, man. She needs a psych evaluation. She needs a psychological evaluation, man. I'm telling you, something wrong. Two guys that can work and sing. I agree, man. Students sit in, parents go to the ministry. Let's go to the ministry. Make the ministry uncomfortable just by your presence. I ain't tell you good there, make no noise, don't cuss nobody, don't argue, don't look to fight, nothing of the such. Go and run a drill. Go and run a drill, family. That's what's up, man. People just follow the crowd. Man, Wayne, you know, I respect it. I respect your comment, Wayne, but I can pull Gideon's army on this because, and not so much that they're not really committed. The truth is, they're fighting for everybody. That way, Bible tell not to get religious, but the man with the one knee down and the one knee up, that's what the fight is for. The rest, let it go long home, man. Let it go long home. Let it go long home. It's better them stay at home and watch it on YouTube. Trust when I tell you. Wait, throwing in a few a few fake Mokotov cocktail in the ministry. We running a drill. This get some bottles of water with a piece of cloth outside of it. I'm gonna light it in your hand. Get a bottle of water. Note what I said, a bottle of water with a rag inside, a little rag. In fact, get a bandana. Get a blue one and a red one. And a light in the other hand. You're running a drill. In fact, yeah, run a drill, all right. A bottle of water. Note what I said, a bottle of water. Clear. 7 p.m. Yeah, I got the news, man. I wasn't sure at the time the news come on. Give thanks for that, Gil. These people like so believing they have the right to do as they please. You know why they feel that way? Because Barbados has been in hibernation. That's all it is. Barbados is a bear in hibernation. That's all she is. But I'm assuring you, right? When she wakes up, there's nothing more ferocious than a bear coming out of hibernation. I'm telling you, when she wakes up, I got a YouTube link right here. I'm not sure what the link is. Can if you don't mind, post what the link is because it wouldn't allow me to click the link. So if you can post that, that'd be great. That'd be great. At least give a little write-up, at least to what that link is about. The student population is about 1,000. That is approximately 2,000 parents. The numbers should turn up at the ministry. Facts. Listen, I have students right now from Springer School that want to come on the live, but they're telling me they want me to hide their voice. I mean, what they were telling me earlier, like, oh my goodness, I could not believe it. In fact, a teacher a lot of people got injured. I don't know what they said in the media. People went to the hospital behind this, man. A lot of people got injured, physically injured. So, like I said, what they're claiming and what the students are claiming is a different story. And these are students that I know personally that stand-up people. Stand up. This ain't no regular. So what I'm saying is that, nah, man, the students at Springer Memorial School need to have a sit-in come Monday, Tuesday, and at the very least Wednesday until answers are given and the principal is removed. Because first thing first, you even lock the students out. You didn't even risk your life to save a youth. You've been alive God knows how long. You done took how much money from the system. I ain't gonna go down that road. I recant that. My point is you lock the students outside. Although you know it was a drill, according to you, and you was actually safe, you could have looked like the hero. But no, you're looking more like the zero at this point. And all that you would have worked for your entire life is being questioned right now because, according to Kay, you was wrong. You did something wrong. She said you did something wrong. But we're going to learn from you. You got that right. Y'all going to learn not today. Not today. Not today. That's right, Wayne. The plan had to be documented as well. That's why you asked the question, who are the men that rushed the school? What we want to know is who these men are. Since y'all say it was a drill, who are these individuals that rushed the school? Who are they? Where they from? The Coast Guard, BDF, police, special squad. that carry out missions like this that y'all blame the people in the block for, but really work for y'all, just asking for a friend. Members of the inmates from Dodds, men of the block, y'all pick up randomly from the surrounding neighborhood. I mean, come on. Who are these individuals that simulated this test? These men that run away to school viciously threatening young ladies and scaring, traumatizing. Even for them to agree to do this is like, child, like, are we living in an asylum? This is crazy by any other means, man. It had to be smoke signals because nobody can't find it. Man, Glenn, I don't know. Look, I don't know you. Oh, she said that. Wait. Sanka Price, moderator at CBC call-in program this morning, was adamant that we all get past the drill. Okay. Newsflash, add CBC to the list of drills. Add CBC morning program to the list of drills. Yeah. Start showing up at CBC, parents. You got 2 stops now. Put CBC on the list. Who next? Put CBC on the list. Anybody that telling you that your child being traumatized in the simulation of violence, extreme violence at that, man, look, man. Mary Redmond said an email was sent and it was announced over the PA system that they were an orange alert. No, that is correct. I was told that they came on announcement in the school, and the principal or someone was announcing something, but the students, I've got more than one account, said it sounded very muffled. The person was talking, it wasn't clear, it wasn't audible, it wasn't something that they could understand. It was like, okay, all right, whatever, because after the alert, no one really paid any attention until they recognized and started hearing the windows and the doors slamming, blam, 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 blam. And folks like, what is that? And they start to look to see what's going on to realize what was happening. And a few courageous young ladies decided that they was going to barricade their own classroom by doing different things to protect those that was inside. Even the year head ended up crying real tears, crying hysterically. How could the year head, one of the year heads, who would have been informed it was a drill, unless she's performing for NIFCA, this is a ward acting kind of thing, got so hysterical that they had to calm her down, like a drill, right? Look, K is too nonchalant. Let me show you something with K, right? K is a chameleon. Her greatest strength is her weakness. The fact that she is showing and posing to be so calm and collective is the gimmick. Because you telling me that you cannot identify with the fact we have some right thinking Barbadians who understand these things. So you telling me that traumatizing the children is in your right thinking? Are we living in an asylum, people? Talk to me, man. In fact, my phone line is open. If you want to call on the number is 246 area code 246-838-8253. If you're a parent of any student from Springer, please give us a call. Please give us a call. It's not that you're trying to blame the students for not paying attention. Nah, the students can hear what it is. I agree with Sittins. This ain't over. Nah, this ain't over. This far from over. But this is a distraction. Don't get tired with it. But although this is a distraction, we're going to use it to the advantage of the nation, because watch it. The same day this happened, they had to drill it by the airport. And God knows what else was going on. But realize that the one at the airport, no one's really talking about that one at all. Like, what really happened at the airport drill? Like, what was it? What really happened? You ain't hearing nothing about it. Like this right here, taking up all the media. But the drill was Wednesday. We know that. We know the employee dropping on the tarmac and stuff randomly, and everybody covering it up. Nobody ain't saying nothing. We understand. I agree. All secondary schools across the island ensure solidarity with those at Springer School, and do a form of protest. some form of protest. Look, really, Harrison College. Let me show you something. They would have never done this at Harrison College. They would have never done this at Combermere. God knows for a fact they would have never do this at Queen's College. Not in a million years. Because see white Bajans, yeah, I call it, yeah, I said it. I know it go. Don't get tired with it. I don't see too many white Bajans at Springer. I ain't said they don't have any. I just say never see any. Right now, right? The student faculty, they got the faculty and whatnot at these top schools. Y'all should be in solidarity. All now having meetings this weekend, writing y'all little letters and stuff, your little cards and stuff, whatever y'all do, and go to school come Monday and show support for your fellow students. Generation Z. You know what I'm saying? Gen Z. This is Gen Z's time to show that Gen Z is literally no tolerance. Yeah, he said it. Zero tolerance, man. Ain't putting up with nothing like that, man. Because if the adults won't back you, back yourself. If the adults have failed you, step up for your own rights. The same way they promote gay rights, yeah, I said it. The same way they push all this homosexual, LGBT, now T plus Q plus plus ABD, sex, Y, WZ, whatever it is. No, I done lost count. They got more letters in the LGBT than in the alphabet. In fact, they got letters of math because they got plus all kind of. If they're writing code, everybody got to say, look, Gen Z. I'm telling you, man, stand up and say something. Say something, man. Yeah, they had to be real frightened. Look, I heard a student jump off the balcony trying to escape. I don't know if she in the hospital with her knees bandaged up. I heard she broke both legs. I don't know. Again, I don't know how true. But I'm saying somebody got to know. A parent got to know. All that keep quiet? Nah. We just don't want the lawsuit. We don't mind the lawsuit. Because, in fact, with a lawsuit now, this is what they're going to tell you. You have to prove that your child has experienced trauma. For example, has she been going to a psychologist for a while? Is there a mental record that she's having experiences like dreams, nightmares, and stuff? You got to have a recorded history of this information. So if you're a parent when the child from Springer, start to log any behavior changes you see in your child. Start to log it. Because the way they're going to try to play you is that the court you have to show evidence that she's been in trauma. Evidence. You got to show proof. That's what they're going to tell you. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Write down, start keeping a journal on your child. Don't sleep on it. I don't know if she did. I don't know, to impress somebody or use it as a competitor, but it all backfired. Man, I don't know. Okay, I got you. Unafraid. Okay, the YouTube link. Yeah, I like it, man. Me like it. It's a serious message, John. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Listen, family, this is crazy. The news, look, CBC can't get the information. CBC owned by Myanmar. The government. Wait, hold up. The BLP. The BLP owns CBC. CBC can't say nothing. You don't see no radio station or TV station having an opposing view. Y'all notice that? Nobody. You see it on social media. Show it to Marcia Weeks, Lumumba, Bonga Lights, Rastafari Progressive Movement, and Emmanuel Borrelia. Kind of think about it. Well, anybody else? Oh, Tobias. Anybody else talking? All the radio stations quiet, playing music all day long, rocking you to sleep. Like David Levy. Show it to David, by the way. Rocking you, man. Serious. We keep falling for everything and stand for nothing. If you ain't standing for yourself, at least stand for the youths. They are the future. They are our future. Big respect on that one, man. Maximum salute on that one. It's a fact, family. The principal is a demon. Well, I ain't going to say that much as she's a demon. I don't know if she's a demon or not. I know that she might be a little senile. If that's what they, I mean, she might be a little senile because to think, look, she can't be that mad because she locked herself in the room. If this is also true, Mary might I'm following this information I'm getting. So if I'm in error, I'm politically incorrect. So, correct me. There's no issue. Wait, nah. Get the. She didn't, nah. The principal allegedly got on the PA system and said, please don't kill me. What kind of reaction she expected the children to have after hearing that? Listen, no, man. Yo, somebody got a recording. The youths got cell phones. The youths love to record. Somebody got this recorded, and the PA system got to be in the background. Got to be in the background. Man, look, I don't even want to touch this, man. Like, I don't want to. Like, this is madness. Like, look, family, all I tell you, right? We running drills. Support to the walk tomorrow, the march. But see, come Monday, the youths need to have a sit-in. You need to sit in, and all the students across Barbados in solidarity support each other when it comes to fights and different, when always beefing and this and that. All right, well, guess what? Not no more. Not today. Not this week coming. Today is Friday the 13th. Today is Friday the 13th. And I'm saying this to the universe. I call on all the ancestors. I call on all that came before, all that stood up before, all the youths that come forward today from all those ancestors that were warriors. Because we know that everybody wasn't warriors, but we calling forward all the warriors, right? See Monday in school, invoke the energy of those that came before you, man, and find that strength within and stand up firm against this madness. It is pure insanity. And these are the ones that we could go, we talk education reform. The only thing, look, man, I had a grandmother that was such a loving. You should have met my grandma. Aunt Rose, man. Let me tell you what this saying, right? Shalom, mashallah. Yeah. Let me. Y'all have a good day, right? This is once bitten, twice shy. Guess what, though? We running drills, man. Run drills in the ministry, man. Sue everyone, including those individuals. That's right. Even the men that run through the school somebody got their names, man. Sue everybody involved. Every individual involved. Everyone them held accountable. This wasn't a drill. This was an act of violence. This was an act of terror. This was a terrorist act against the students and the children of this nation. It was an act of terrorism, because they terrorized the children that day and traumatized them. This is an act of terrorism. Where is the defense force? Why y'all don't come out now and seek these individuals that committing terrorist acts? Well, drill. The mind does not know the difference between a simulation. Why you think when you want to become a pilot, it's got to go in a simulation and practice? Because it prepares you. It convinces you that you could do something that you've never done before. So when you run these simulation drills and put the fear of God in the children's minds and the children's heart, releasing all kind of adrenochrome, adrenaline, oxytocin, that's probably, I don't know. It's one of them other chemicals. Y'all know what it is, man. Oxytocin or whatever it's called. Come on, man. Like, the women, the young ladies are the future mothers of this nation. So you drive that poison in their body so deep, that trauma so deep into their womb, they feel it in their stomach. They feel it in their stomach, all in their gut. That's why people just hold their stomach and their sacred wombs. What are you doing? Poisoning the wombs? Putting terror and fear in the wombs? Y'all know what y'all did, man. You know what you did, man. You know what you did, man. Son at the same game they play here in the States, allegedly. Wow. In fact, you know what? Barbados always trying to copy United States. I wouldn't be surprised. See, when I wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't be surprised at all. You might have hit the proverbial nail on the head, man. You might have hit the nail on the head. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised, man. member of Ministry of Education, member of Parliament. I don't know. Members of the Ministry of Education. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, CBC on that list. CBC, wait, I far back in the comments. They got to catch up. They hold on, man. Oh, they calling the men actors. Oh, the actors. Oh, the actors. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh, shuck. This was really this. This was Nifka. This was a Nifka. This was a look, man. Let me get a sip of water. Yeah. It was violence and abuse against young girls. I agree, Wayne. That's a charge. We filing charges. Parents, go and file criminal charges. If your child was involved in any altercation, especially if it was personal, because I heard that a few men grab young ladies, put swords to their head, put guns to their head, all kind of stuff. If you're aware of this, and there's footage, because a lot of youths got footage, press charges. You were not notified. Look, you can't even take the child on a field trip to the animal flower cave to look at flowers without getting consent from the parents. You're gonna run a drill to terrorize the young people, these young ladies, and you don't have the parents' consent. Look, man, look. Anyhow, it's that one of the teachers were pregnant, may have lost the baby. Yeah, I heard that one too. Again, these are all allegations. So they smell real fishy. She ain't in her right thinking. We know that cognitive decline is real. Facts. You could see that she got issues, man. I mean, Kay got issues too, that she just masking it good. Well, not really that good, but nah, Kay, I tell you, Kay boy, this is your last stroke. I look. This not even a political thing, family. Let's not make this politics or political. This is just right and wrong, man. They said they're working for the government and being paid lots of money. They cannot be trusted. All agents are the propaganda machine. Facts. That's right. The IDB test. I tell you, up to now, we ain't hearing nothing about that. The minister came and said they had a report. It was done. The investigation was completed, and we never heard anything. In fact, I have information from a reliable source that too was a lie. There was no investigation and no report. That's why they couldn't make it public, because they never did any. And that information came to me from inside. And yes, I have the recording. If you're watching this, you should be a little nervous. You should be a little nervous. Not too nervous, but a little nervous, because I can tell you this, right? We want answers. Okay. We want answers. You're going to see me this week, Kay. I guarantee you're going to see me this week. In your office. In your office. Again, I'm speaking prophecy. Call security. The last time I did that, they called security. They actually called security. I went to the ministry one time. This is the time back. I had another issue I had to go and deal with. And I had that recording too. They called security for me. This meeting is over. I'm calling security. They called security for me. But, luckily they rassed them out. On my way down the stairs, while security was running upstairs, I told them to hurry up. There's a madman upstairs. They ran right past me. That was the funniest thing for me, man. They literally ran right past me. Like, I told you, hurry up. He's upstairs. They ran right past me. That was hilarious, man. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, don't do it like that though. Don't take lead from me. I don't think they would dare try that at a quad school, an all boys school. Man, they did it, man. I mean, yeah, I agree. Wait. To be honest, airport drill, Springer drill, one woman now getting charged with a whole bunch of drugs, etc. People in neighborhoods calling for a military presence. What? Less police presence in certain neighborhoods leading to more shootings. Martial law, I don't know. I might just be thinking about another drill. My head confused, man. Jeez, son. Thought about a mouthful. LGBT. Wait, well, what? LGBTQ plus. Wait, what? LGBTQP plus is now the. Look, man. I ain't got no room for it. I ain't got no room for it. None. I ain't got nothing for. I ain't got nothing for them. None. The youths were important. Where is the LGBT community right now? Always talking about rights and rights and rights. What's the rights of the child right now that was violated? I want to see y'all outside with all y'all flags waving at the Ministry of Education come Monday morning, same way. All I want to bring when the flags and come to the ministry and run when the drills same way. Protect the youths, man. But the same with y'all, y'all had a whole march downtown, a whole parade. Nothing when it was outside in the parade. I want to see the same parade crowd at the Ministry of Education protecting the rights of the children. Yeah, bring your flag and come. I ain't got no problem with your flag. Bring the rainbow out and come. Protect the youths. This is about what's right. And you're the famous group that advocating rights all the time. What happened to the rights of the youths right now? Y'all don't promote that? Y'all don't promote that? I wish one of y'all would call in. Last time I was on here, some guy from God knows where he called from. It's all good, man. And then the thing is this, though. People act like people can't disagree no more. Like, we got to agree with everything. But what we got to definitely agree on is protecting the youths. We could disagree on anything else. But the youths, nah. That's not up for debate. See, I went Queen's College. I agree. That would never happen at QC or HC. Too much big up people, children go to school at these schools. Facts, man. Facts. It says she's me a friend. I trying to catch up with these blink, man. Y'all got made. Look, man, family. Look, the number on the screen, family. Area code 246-838-8253. Give me a call. Yes, and I'm waving the pink tonight in solid. Well, support breast cancer prevention. I am not supporting breast cancer awareness. I do not support cancer awareness in any form or fashion or any organization that promotes such ideas. It is absolutely lunatic. It makes no sense because awareness doesn't mean you are preventing it. People actually suffer from this thing, man. And I think it's important that we start having the conversation, albeit a little uncomfortable. You cannot go to the walk to support awareness and then run up in Shafet buying chicken. It is an absolute contradiction. In fact, it is almost, I mean, for the one day at least, you say you support it. Well, support it by being committed to the idea that you really, that's why I said prevention would be the more better narrative, because they'll be preventing it on that day. Nobody ain't doing nothing that would cause it. They're going to prevent it at least for one day, if not at least for one day. That's why the cancer prevention thing is a awareness thing is a joke, man. That is a joke. Don't get look next year, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. Blessed night to you too, family. Long time no see. Sheriff in the house. I see you. That's right. Barbados National Congress coming to you soon. Yeah, I said it, man. I invoke it now, man. It's out. Our city was blocked at the foot of Thornbury Hill, and access via Enterprise was restricted as a planned emergency exercise was conducted in the bay. Look, man. The Grantley Adams National Airport, which is issuing notice since about September 29th on the social media and newspapers, made persons aware of the simulation was upcoming. The airport issued an official post around 10 a.m. to say the exercise is live. Yep. Not at Springer, though. They knew it was live when them men start banging on the doors and kicking in doors and actually breaking off some class, literally breaking off class, causing damage to property at Springer School. It make you wonder if it was really a drill or not. This thing with the bed, though, I don't know what this one here. This might have been the simulation of an invasion or people in, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this was a simulation of people landing on the ground, military landing on the ground, in case the people in Barbados start to, cause problems and lock down the airport or certain other places. The ships got to dock outside, and anyhow, I tell him, boy, look, man, I tell you, and I have no idea what's coming, man. Look, family, I gonna say it again and again and again in a minute before I go off tonight. I'm gonna give you some heads up on information. Oh man, there's this 1,000,001 comments. I've been trying to get some stuff in here. Let me get some more in here. Not a drill, a simulation. All right. I want once you're paying attention. In the bay. All right. I wonder what really happened. Anyhow. They said the principal, Charlotte Gibb, was on Brown Sox on Wednesday and said there were no injuries. She then said that the parents should seek to speak with her and not the media. So she knew what was up. She had to. She is a man. I used to get to them things on live, man. All righty. This was no bot simulation. It was a plan and traumatizing the youth so that they can grow up to be anxious adults who will be easily controlled. Facts. No, this can't be true. Just heard former MP of Minister of Education Ronald Jones has passed. The elders in my head telling me be wise. So I'm gonna be wise. A loss is a loss. Anybody, his family, who he left behind. If this is indeed the case, more strength to the family. I don't really do condolences. I've had a conversation with Mr. Jones on more than one occasion. Quite frankly, I will reserve all comments at this point in time. All the respect. Rose always said he had nothing good to say. Don't say nothing. So, all the respect, man. Him and his family, more strength to you and your family, well, for his family, if this is indeed true. Yeah. A loss is a loss, family. Whether friend or foe, warn them about the streets, right? But real streets, man, because prison taught me a lot of things, man. And I tell you, a loss is a loss. When the Italians invaded Ethiopia, mustard gas, all kind of stuff, killed a whole lot of people, terrorizing people. The Battle of Adabo, when we decided to group and come together, the man and the woman came together and won that battle together to protect the children and future generations. His Majesty took knowledge from that experience. And when Italy invaded again and we got rid of them in the occupation and rounded up all the soldiers after 5 years of terrorizing the people, what he did was made sure those soldiers were fed, cleaned up, their wounds were attended to, they were given packages of care and escorted across the border back to their families. Because a loss is a loss. And although I didn't particularly too like Mr. Jones and the things he was doing to the children back then, a loss is a loss. So, may his family find peace and strength in these challenging times ahead. Nevertheless. Perhaps this is to also win. Probably got more security at the ministry than at the schools. That might be. No, they don't. They don't really have more security. These folks be lacking, man. They think they're untouchable. They be lacking, I'm telling you. Because I went there to deal with a serious matter. And then they try to literally insult my intelligence. And because I questioned the lady who was in charge, who happened to be I think the head of the union of teachers or whatever the case is. But how you going to investigate people you pledged to protect? So I asked her if it was a conflict of interest. Man, she get on her way, start getting loud, all kind of stuff. How dare you come in here now? So I said, man, I just answered the question. You know what? You need to leave here now. In fact, I'm gonna call security. I said, well, just like so anyhow, that's how that went down. But this might be a drill so they can hire some private company to provide security for these schools now, to give out more money to God knows which other offshore entity that they support secretly. Man, no, man, Glenn. No. No. Somebody Google that for me, man. Somebody Google that and send me a link. That can't be true. I'm not even aware of it, though. I'm not in National Day of the Girl Child. If that is true, I'm not saying it isn't. Send me a link, man. That's crazy. Now, listen, I'm telling you, man, breast cancer awareness is a hoax. It's a charity designed to defraud Barbadians that they're interested in. Go to the cancer ward in the hospital and tell me what equipment you see there that's up to date. They just made $600,000. Where that money going? The hospital? To fight cancer? I just gave you the cure. I just gave you a treatment. Let me use that word loosely, carefully. For the sake of giving out false information, misinformation, disinformation. It's a joke, man. Facts. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. So I believe it was a distraction. So what did they really do on that day? Go to the airport. Nobody in the airport. I ain't see no footage of what they were doing at the airport. These simulations. I ain't hearing nothing. Whether it was military or what, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. They didn't tell us. Preparing for an invasion just in case Barbados decide, the sleeping bear decide to get up and Barbados decide to make people uncomfortable. Y'all notice that food getting scarce. The shall see a little beer. Go and cost you less and see what's going on, man. Look, I've been man, look. I hate to say this, right? But I've been telling you all this for a minute, man. Go check this thing out for yourself, man. Go check this out for yourself. This was a drill, all right, to show how well we can be distracted. This drill was for them, not us. I agree. And the drill was successful because we're missing out on a lot of what is going on because this is the main topic now. Facts. Facts, man. Facts, man. Cancer walk is a scam. I agree. I agree. Totally, man. Totally. Look, they got us so caught up in this thing, right? But we got to be vigilant in these times. What time is it right now? 18 past? Let me give you all some information, man. Let me give you all some information. Always complaining there's no money to put additional resources in the schools, but look at the cost that I wonder, to associate it with the event at Springer. Well, I wonder what it did, and I wonder was it done by a private contractor? I mean, come on, this is crazy. What was the purpose of it? We soon find out. I'm telling you. The airport drill was, although it was announced, we don't know what they were running, what drill they were running. We still don't know. Kids should face the music and stop hiding. No. Yeah, this is White Friday. This ain't Black Friday, man. They said at least all children were accounted for. We only hope so. We don't know. The same people that tell you that told you to go and take the job. Let's keep that in mind. The same people that told you all the children are accounted for told you go and take a job. I'm just saying, man. Y'all ever watch the movie called Wag the Dog? It's called Wag the Dog. Go watch the movie called Wag the Dog, family. Wag the Dog. I'm telling you. Yeah, I agree, man. You can't run the drill unless you have protocols to follow, so it failed, it backfired. But that's the thing. That's why I said the principal want interrogating, not questioning, interrogating. She was scared then. We're gonna run the drill though. We're gonna run the drill. We're gonna run the drill. Listen, I look, man. They say Barbadians passive. No, start drinking the water. The bot simulation at Springers. Listen, let me say this, right, family? On a serious note, right? On a serious note, family. On a very serious note. In light of what's happening across Barbados right now and the region, this is some time to really reflect and get your mind in a different place. Get your mind in a different place. A place where somebody said Ronald Jones is alive and well. I don't know. If he is alive and well and he hasn't passed away, I wonder why they would say he passed away when he hasn't, but I ain't sure with that one there. I see you. I see you. I see you. I can call you forward. Why you gonna say this, right, family? We live in some changing times. Start preparing yourself. You see what's going on. A lot of folks ain't taking the ID. A lot of folks ain't really on that same page. Let them do what they're doing. Make sure you know what you're doing. You know, as me and my house, we trod in the King's Highway. So that requires folks to be different, organized differently. So, like I keep telling you, put the money one side piece. Start buying yourself some gear. A few things you got to get. One of these nights we're gonna do a special program on, in fact, maybe I will unpack my bag and show you what's actually in my bag. Legit, including one of these joints where I keep telling y'all, invest in a two-way radio. This one is a Bofang. I got to put it out there. They got other ones though, and they're different. So do your research first in terms of mileage and what you could cover. As far as the regulations, cross that bridge when you get there. So having said that, make sure you got your waterproof bags as well to keep all your documents in case you got to move urgently. In fact, they said there's a tropical depression coming this direction. Make sure you have all your pertinent information and make sure you have some cash that you can take with you if you need to do things, because the machines might shut down. If the electric go off again, electricity shut down, the ATMs, folks going to flood the ATMs, and not bear in mind the ATM only has a limited amount. So once it run out until they refill it. And if the streets is all black and chaos and lights and stuff is off, I can't guarantee boy you run around filling the ATM. So make sure you got some cash on that you could, enough cash you could utilize to get stuff done if you got to make a move or do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know your routes, how you getting home or not home if the buses start running. Make sure your children know how to get home or who to call. Make sure they memorize numbers. If not, write the numbers down on a piece of card. I don't have the one here, but thanks to all people that provide that. Write down a list of the emergency contacts, family members, grandpa, grandma, auntie, uncle, that special uncle. You know what I'm saying? The special, so that they know who to call in case of, and run drills in your house, run simulations in your house, what to do in situations, so that everybody know what time it is, because the tiny writing on the wall, family. And we start kidding ourselves, man. The fact that these individuals, these, man, look, I didn't want to. There was the Israelites, and there was some other ites. I just saying, family, know the enemy here. A tree is known by the fruit it bears. That's what I'm telling you. Read between the lines, man. Y'all want me to spell it? Y'all want me to spell it out for you? Y'all illiterate? Read between the lines, family. Serious times we're living in, man. More distractions. Black line security keeping you busy. Nah, Black line security got it covered, man. Get your house in order. We getting ready to leave Babylon. You see, Egypt is the house of bondage. Not everybody want to leave. Let some folks stay. We leave and look at Palestine and Israel. Again, as far as they're concerned, even that's a distraction. Yeah, he said it. Because we know that them fake the whole thing just to justify going into Gaza and seizing the last bit of property that they didn't seize already. Just to provoke the situation to justify. How come they only got terrorist groups in the Middle East? Y'all ever start with one of that? How come they only got terrorist groups in out there outside? Yeah. Terrorist groups fighting over land, which is funny because in the West they call anybody who fighting over land a freedom fighter, but in the East they call them terrorists. Strangest thing, right? American Revolution, freedom fighters, patriots, the patriots. No. Terrorists, man. Yep. The refugees and migration plan activated. Facts. Family, all I'm going to tell you, right, is pay attention. We're living in a different Barbados. This is not the Barbados you grew up in. There are different societies going on here simultaneously as we speak right now. I mean, as we speak. Look around. You see a lot of new businesses being developed and open up. A lot of big businesses. But we're not in that market. So who they catering to? You see any evidence? I'm gonna get the word, right? Go look this word up. In fact, ISIS post definition, gentrification. You know, they got AI and they got Bixby and they got what else they got? ISIS. What is gentrification? Post it. Go look that word up, family. Gentrification. This is not your grandmother Barbados. That's why when they talk about turning Barbados into the Caymans, go study Cayman Islands and see what they're looking to do here. You're either serving or being served. That's it. That's it, man. So let us not fool ourselves, family. Gentrification. Let the word there, family. Go look it up. If you never heard that before, or you heard it but you ain't sure, go look it up. Go on YouTube. Go on Webster, Wikipedia, whichever one. Go look it up. Understand what it is, and then look around and ask yourself, what really going on? It's called a welcome visa. Guyana's been here all these years and can't get a paperwork, can't get a green, can't get nothing. Our neighbors, our brothers and sisters in the neighboring islands, my Vincentian family, my Lucian family, my Jamaican family, Trinidadian family, Guyanese, oh gosh, bye. Can't get the papers, but yet be giving out welcome visas. Welcome. Welcome. Family, study this thing here. I says you like that one, gentrification definition. Cayman Island, 45% of the population are expats. Pay attention. Pay attention. Education reform is for the new migrant. That's right. The new citizens of the Trident. Because they know that only a few y'all going to grab that Trident ID. So they're going to need folks to come on in. And many folks come in. We're going to give you a house, give you a Trident ID. We're going to give you a stipend because after all, we brought you in here as a refugee or a migrant. So we're going to take care of you. We welcome you. Come welcome. And give you all the concessions and whatever else we need to give you to help you settle in and be loyal to this political regime. That is the plan until the book of Revelation and the 7 seals are broken. Only one man was worthy to open the seal. And it's when the seal open, you're going to know what time it is. So keep on the plan for now, because when I go a plan, and trust when I tell you, right? Haile Selassie the first God plan too. The power, the Trinity God plan. You keep looking at a man, you're going to soon be made to understand. Yes, the man with the globe and the scepter in the hand. Yeah. Anyhow, what time is it, man? I've been on here for a minute, hour and a half. That's long. Anyhow. Wait. Somebody, okay. Gentrification. Man, that's your homework, family. This is just scratching the surface. This is just scratching the surface, man. Because watch it. Ask for examples of gentrifications around the world and see what was once is no longer, and what wasn't now is. Process by which an area is transformed into one which caters to affluent individuals. Yeah, that's all right. Go look it up, family. I'm telling y'all, man. We out of here, though. Give thanks for y'all tuning in, as always. You know what I mean? I know y'all didn't see me in a minute. Been putting in a lot of work on the ground, and literally on and in the ground. And it's about moving forward, family. And I've said this for a while. I ain't knocking nobody else. Anything that brings awareness to the people to help them become more cognizant and conscious of reality, I support. But while I support that, I also am a firm believer at this point we need to be very proactive and stop being so reactive. It's as if we could only move when they say or do something. Nah. We G.I. Joes. We ain't Green Army men. You can't set us in position and make songs. Our limbs move. So we got ability to move. Let us move. Movement of Jah people. That's what this is, man. Movement of Jah people. We're dealing with proactiveness at this point in time. We ain't waiting. We're not going to wait for them to do so we could do. We're not asking them to change it to make us comfortable. In fact, why ask a man to do for you that which you can do for yourself? It is time that we, the people of this nation, recognize that we don't have an issue with the BMOTLey administration. We don't have an issue with the DLP or the, what's the name, Ronnie Yearwood led administration. We have an issue that we are not governing ourselves. We don't understand the science of self-governing. Therefore, we are outgoverned. That's all it is. Because they have been appointed to do a work, and they're doing the work they've been appointed to do. What have we been appointed to do? Answer yourself the question, family. When the history books are written, what will it say about you? What will it say? What will it say? That's the question that we all should ask ourselves. You know.
Wiping down.
I wonder if I can put on this joint here, man. Put on this joint right here. Let me see.
Went away to a far, far land. Spent some time in New York. Most of my time in England. Now I come back to my born land.
Yes, family.
Come from England to make some vibes, just to keep my fans alive. But the vibes they're teaching me,
the vibes,
that don't write in my
vibes
book.
ain't working, man.
But the vibes they're teaching me, that don't write in my book. Lie. No put it there, now put them away. No put it there, Lord, away them
Teach the youth the truth.
no bend down, just keep them to the ground. All standing, let the world them panic. Teach the youth them how to
Teach the youth how to live.
Teach the youth them how to
How to
survive.
survive.
Hold your corner and save your life. And that's no jive.
Simple so, man. Teach them how to survive. Get back into agriculture, family. Every weekend, every household should got the youths outside planting something, whether in old egg crates or you can afford to buy crates, old bottled tots. You buy them little drinks, the water bottles, cut off the, turn it into a little. Find something to put some soil in. Put a seed out the kitchen, whether pumpkin, vine, squash, beet, slip, onion, chives, whatever. Try get the youth's mind into how to survive, because if they are totally dependent on the system, they are going to be digitally raped by the system.
Except you must again. Calamari. The promised land. Going to the promised
Going to
land.
the promised land, family. Take care of the youth.
The promised land.
Leaving all stiff-necked people
Going
behind.
to the promised
Like
land.
he and the rest of them. I call your name, man.
They just step down to watch my run.
He right?
Tell me stop in the
You're more too high up in order to reach right now. So you don't go up here.
To Shashaman
Don't go
land. Riding on the
Indian.
way to the promised land.
Go, you can see. Go
Going to the
like the
promised
world
land.
trade tower. Go. Although the plane is from the tower,
Going
it
to
was the explosions at the bottom of the building, bring that brought the building down here.
There's plenty of land for you and I.
Although the plane hit the top, it didn't move.
Lots to do to share.
It was the explosions underneath that bring that down.
No time for segregation in the promised land.
There's work for everybody, man.
Take me to the promised land.
It's only a drill, though. Don't worry, kid.
The promised land.
It's a drill, man.
Going to the promised land.
That's all right, man.
The promised land.
Promised land, family.
Promised land.
Take care of the youth. The youth going to the promised land. Next week, have a
Going to
statistic.
the promised land.
Start by the whole week, man. So you get answers. Bring out and all the youth in Barbados. This thing happened, man. Y'all on WhatsApp, y'all on IG. Tell a friend and tell a friend, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. That's what's up, man.
Riding on the king's
You
highway
want the king side way,
from
man.
Cairo to Kenya. There's a stop in that bar. Then we made another one of this survivor. The promised land.
Promised land, family. Jeez, y'all.
Going to the promised land.
We request John 9.
The promised land. Going to the promised land. Well, going to the
Going
promised
to the
land.
promised land, family. Listen, man.
The promised land.
That is the last, the first,
Going
every
to
single
the
man
promised
here.
land.
And I give thanks, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend, family. I'll see you all next week. To get that voice amplification device set up and bring us to the students and let you get them their live experience. Good thanks, family. All for joy and night. Promised land,
Brother
man.
man, what are you doing for the promised land? Gotta take your stand and let the brightness leave on. Yeah, there's work to be done. No, you can't run.
Work to be done, family.
Got a job to be done, so you gotta do it even a little by little. In the promised land. Oh gosh, take me to the promised
Promised
land.
land, family.
The promised land. Going to the promised land.